Hailing from Merced, California, you know him by the name Dope as Yola. It's time for Story Time! Perfect.
Hey, what's up YouTube? Dope as Yola here. Hope you're having a dope ass day. Welcome back to another video. And today, guys, it's another installment of Story Time. I talked about this in the last episode, but just in case you missed it, let me say it again. One story time is gonna be in the studio just like normal. The next one's gonna be the studio mixed in with the reenactments. So one regular, one reenactment, one regular, one reenactment, just cause it just takes so much time and money, guys. I didn't realize how expensive it was gonna be, but this is what we're trying to do. We're still pumping out story times. And with that being said, I just dropped 3 story times in a row on the Adventures of Yola channel. If you didn't know, guys, I have a second channel. It's fully monetized. I don't talk about smoking. I don't cuss on there. It's monetized, family friendly. YouTube recommends me. They actually they give a shit. It's really cool to see. But if you got some time to kill after this story time, there are 50 videos on that channel. And like I said, I just dropped 3 story times in a row. I know that's a lot of talking. Let's get into story time. Okay guys, let's get started with this joint. I rolled a chopper of a joint. This is not a sponsored ad, YouTube. I'm talking about for the podcast. Our friend Shaw from System of a Down, 22 Red, North Kingsley, he dropped off 2 fat ass jars with Dope as Usual engraved on it, and he just gave us a bunch of weed. So this is the So Delicious from 22 Red. Thank you so much. And once again, this is not a sponsored video. I just wanted to tell you that my homie grew some fire, he dropped it off, and that's what I'm smoking today. It's the rare occasion that I'm not smoking OG. All right, let's get this bitch started. This episode, like I said, it might be a long one. I'm not sure. We'll see where it takes us. That's looking good. Let's get started. Today's topic, this is something near and dear to my heart. Me and this fool were super good, not good friends, but me and him were linked together all through my life, and I'm talking about poverty. I have been broke my whole life. If you guys have been watching Story Time for a long time, you know that's true. I wasn't born privileged like other kids might have been, and not saying everyone was but me, that's not what I'm saying. I was born to an average household, you know what I mean? Like some regular stuff. But what happens when mom and dad are smoking drugs, not these kind of fun stuff, but they're smoking hard drugs, maybe they're not taking care of you as well as they should. And I'm not saying my dad and my mom were like beating us up and doing crazy stuff. I'm just saying, like, my dad wasn't there, my mom tried. That's all I can say. Mom tried her best. But I knew not to ask for stuff. You guys know this. I knew not to, like, if I need to make a volcano, I better get some cardboard and hope my mom's got baking soda and you know, vinegar, because that's all we got. We're not going to the store to get supplies. We're not making a diagram. It's not gonna happen. Make sure you get those lunch tickets or you're gonna be hungry. Get to school on time to get to breakfast or you're gonna be hungry. And I know so many people just went, that's me too. I grew up just like that. It's not a bad thing, it's just reality. So, birth through about 8, 9, I'm broke, obviously, but you've heard other stories. I'm a hustling ass little kid. Anything I can do to make money in a good, like, can I clean the house? Oh, grandma, can I mow the lawn? Hey, let me clean the entire room for you. At 5 years old, just trying to get let me get that change right there. I went through a phase where I was just picking up coins It was like a video game to me. The more I can acquire, the better. So just give me a little background. If you're new to this channel, grew up broke. I'm from Merced, California, home of meth, teen pregnancy, no jobs, poverty, black hole of just depression, trash. Not all of it, just where I grew up, I guess. I mean, I've seen other people like, what do you mean you're hungry? Dude, you never been hungry at night? My mom's not with my dad. I stay with my grandma. When I'm with my grandma, I am not a poor kid. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with my grandma Dolores and my grandpa Tom, we are normal kids. Oh, yo, what do you want to eat? Like that was like a normal question. What are you trying to get? Like, it's not a normal question at home like that. But like I said, I'm over here. Grandma, what can I do for like that 60 cents right there? What can I do? Can I like clean and dust? My grandma was so down. She would have gave me money, but I was like trying to have a job and she was down to let me help. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, you want a dust, kid? Go for it. So that was me, guys, collecting little dollars here and there just to have it, just so I can have it. When I mean rich, as a kid, I had like $6, but $6 as like a 5-year-old, ballin'. Any candy in the store is yours. That means you're rich. When I go to the liquor store and I can get Spice Girls lollipops and all the other cool lollipops and stuff, I'm winning. So you've heard the story. My mom marries this man, right? She marries a guy, I can't say his name, but you've seen the podcast. Real deal bona fide white supremacist visiting him in prison every Sunday, and it's a long story. Go watch the podcast, all right? I've talked about it. Long story. She started dating him. This is before he got a good job. This is before he was like really trying to better our lives. He was just my mom's boyfriend for the time. Not a bad guy. Yeah, prison bird and all that, but outside of jail, he's not racist. My best friend was black. My other best friend was Mexican. Like, he's not a racist outside of jail. He explained it to me like, that's jail politics that's not the same outside. He had all the tattoos and stuff, but he was covered up. Long story. Anyway, it was his birthday coming up, and he's my stepdad, and my dad's not around, so like he is my dad. You know what I'm saying? He is teaching me stuff. He's lifting weights with me. He's showing me how to punch. Dad stuff, dude. So there I am. I'm collecting a little change for here and there. Still, you know, I'm always a hustling little kid. Even before my mom met this guy, that was my mentality. Like, Leo, let's get some money. I want some candy. Let me get a cheeseburger. Little kid stuff. I spotted this Packer jacket at Sports Fan in Merced. If you've ever been in Merced Mall, the one store that's still there is Sports Fan. Oh, actually, I posted a picture with the Packer jacket that I'm talking about right now. I posted a picture where I have the face on the cheese head. This is the jacket I'm talking about. There I am at the mall. I don't remember who I was with. I don't give a shit. Like in Forrest Gump, I don't remember who I was with on my first birthday. But that's how I felt. Like, I just remember seeing the best jacket. Anyway, I walk into Sports Fan. I see this Green Bay Packers jacket. It's puffy. It's dope. It's yellow and green. It's got the big G on it. And I'm just obsessed. I felt it. I felt the patch. And I was like, wow, what kind of jacket is that? What kind of printing? I didn't know about embroidery. So I'm like, yo, this is like a big patch of printing. Wow. I fell in love with it. And I looked at the price tag, $85. And $85 might as well have been $210K because I was broke as fuck. So right when I saw that, guys, I remember it was Christmas time and I was like, no one's gonna buy me the jacket. It's not gonna happen, all right? It's just not gonna happen. His birthday's in January. So I was gonna get him a birthday present. And I'm talking to my mom like, yo, what should I get him for his birthday? I found this thing, it's like $6. She's like, Thomas, you've been saving up for a jacket. You have like $35. For weeks, I was hustling hard. Anything I could. I was dropping cans off of the recycling center. Anything I can do. I put a couple rocks in the bottom of the cans to make it heavier. They check you now. Don't even try it no more. I got away with it as a little kid because who's gonna say, hey, kid? You know what I mean? Like, what are you really gonna do? I'm fucking 9. Anyway, I was hustling my ass off, whatever I can do to get some extra money. Oh my God, I was trying my fucking best. And then we're at Walmart. My mom's like, what are you gonna get him for his birthday? I'm like, Mom, that thing I found. It was like a little Raiders, he's a Raiders fan. It's like this little bobblehead. It was like $6. She's like, Tom, it's like, you know, he does so much for you. Like, you should really think about his price. I'm like, but Mom, it took me 3 weeks to get this $35. You know what I mean? I was like halfway there to the jack. I'm like, Mom, Thomas, don't be selfish. And the second she said that, I went, fuck. Because I knew it was selfish as fuck to spend the money on me. I knew the second she said selfish, I'm like, if this is a movie, are you the bad guy? I went, yes. Fuck. Even as a 9-year-old, I'm over here just, fuck, man, I gotta be a good person and shit. I remember at no job, I had a tear in my eye and I went and bought him this Raider shirt and it was like $24.99. I remember thinking, motherfucker. And then I thought, he'll be happy. He's cool. You know, I'll get it for him. Who cares? Still with a tear in my eye. Remember in the movie Ghost when Whoopi Goldberg's trying to give the money to the nuns and they're fighting over it? She won't give. That's how I felt giving the money to the bitch at the fucking Walmart. Like, this is my jacket money, ho. Give me my shit back. I just felt so played. I remember I was mad at my mom, but I couldn't like stay mad because who the fuck am I to be mad for getting someone a birthday present? There I am, guys. For like 2 days straight, I didn't do shit. I wasn't trying to get cans. I was defeated, guys. Like, I was so fucking sad. I remember in my room just like, was that Packers jacket? Motherfucker. So this is why I put this in the going broke. I talked about this a little bit before, but guys, I had $35 saved. I was no longer poor. You know what I mean? As a little kid, that's a lot of money. So to me, came up. Going broke, cut all my money. I had like $8, $9 left. I had at most $12 left after I bought him that birthday present. That was me just going broke. That's why I threw it in this episode, guys, because it was real. If you have $2 and you lose $2, you still went broke, no matter how little you lost. There's a close story number 1 off on a good note, guys. It's about a week later. My stepdad, I really loved that dude. He was my dad. Like, as a kid, he was my fucking dad. He really cared about me. He actually gave a fuck of how good I did on school. Like, he gave a shit. He taught me stuff. He was fucking awesome. Then he started smoking fucking meth again, and then that was it. My mom divorced him. I haven't seen. That was it. It was over. Sorry. Back to the story. About a week later, I'm just defeated, guys. Broke. I walk in my house on 2nd Street from school. Like, fuck, man. Just like, dude, everything is just. I don't care if it's not even cold. I just wanted a fucking Green Bay Packers jacket. I seen other people with a, their Niners jacket. Like, wow, I'm gonna fucking buy my own because no one's ever gonna get it for me, guys. I walk into my motherfucking room, and what is folded up with the big G pointed up, it might have been the same fucking jacket I saw. It's folded up with a little tag on it, and I damn near just started crying. And I remember just like William Dafoe in Platoon, fall to my knees. And I looked up at the sky like, no fucking way. Like, yo, did my mom do this? There's no way. My mom's a fucking dick. There's no way it's gonna happen. I turn around and he's just standing there like, huh? And I just started crying like, yo, I fucking love you. You're the fucking man. I was like, yo, where's my fucking dad? This white guy's my dad now. Like Captain Hook. Hey boy, I'll let you jump on the bed. I watch movies, okay? Sorry for all the movie references, but that's how I felt. Like, fuck Peter Pan, he ain't even around. Anyway, guys, that's story number one, because I went completely flat fucking broke. Shout out to my stepdad, man. I still have the jacket. I still have the jacket from over 20 fucking years ago. That's how much I really appreciated the shit out of that. Okay, on to story number two. A lot of these things you guys have heard me touch on the podcast or on other stories, but I've never weaved you through what the fuck is really happening, gone extensively in and tell you what was going down. So you know you watch an episode of, like, say The Simpsons, and you see something in the background, like, wait, that's the fake wooden statue from episode so-and-so. Oh shit, it's like the same universe shit. You may be on a journey with me right now through my story and think about other things I'm saying, go, wait, is that from that other story? Oh, that's the guy from that story. Yes, all of these are branches, like the roots of a tree from my life, and all these stories branch out, but they all connect somehow. So that's why I'm gonna tell this story into this, because you may have touched on a little bit of it, you may have heard it, but not in this detail. So story number two, guys, let's start it off. You already know, me and Joe Fisher, 10th grade, we started going hard, hiding all the weed in the drain pipes, hiding the weed everywhere, all the way in school. Every Sunday we come through after school, stash all our weed, because why? Can't get caught with weed in our pocket. Money, different, totally fine. There's no scale, there's no baggies. As long as the weed's not on us, we are not going to fucking jail. I would have gone to jail for 2 zips. Maybe back then, but I don't think I would have. The wrath of my mom is what kept me on my fucking toes, because you guys know, she'd kill me. You know, she would have, I don't know what she would have done. I defied her. She punched me in the face and it didn't do anything. And what did she do? She signed her rights over as a parent. I had to move away to my dad's. I ain't gonna test her. She wrote her rights away from me at 16 years old because I took a punch and I didn't get scared. What is she gonna do if I get caught with weed and fucking drugs at school? I am going to run away. I have to leave the country. There's no way I can survive while she's on the hunt for my ass. It's not gonna happen. She's like a raptor from Jurassic Park and it's over. Sorry, long story short, that's why we hid the shit, because of my mom's wrath and scariness. I'm broke my whole life. You guys know that. Until 9th grade. 9th grade, I worked for the moving company, got some money, but that was just stashed away money I was just doing drugs with. 10th grade is where I had money consistently, not just one pop, you know, working in Oregon for 2 weeks, come back with a couple $1,000s. No, this was me and Joe are selling weed enough to smoke for free, get Taco Bell or Pizza Hut and get drinks and stuff whenever we fucking want. And when you have no money and you can get a drink and get food at any time just because you know you got it, you're rich. You're fucking rich. Because it was us like, how much money you got? How much money you got? Dan has a lot of movie references. Remember The Sandlot where they're pulling all their money together to get a fucking baseball? That was me and my homies trying to get a pizza at Little Caesars. $5.99 pizzas. Like, yo, you got 50 cents? Well, I got 13 cents. Well, I got $6. Like, fuck, you get 2 pieces. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like the one friend that always got lunch money was the best because he always had $5 to throw in a blunt. So I know I'm going way off track. Look at this ash. That's Caucasian ash. I like that. Anyway, back on track. I got money. Just setting the tone. I got money finally. So this is me again. Not broke. So this is the stage where we're not broke anymore. 10th grade. What happens? Go to Oregon, come back, still selling weed, still doing my thing, and we talked about it before. 12th grade was the worst year of my fucking life. I was working at Strings Italian restaurant, which means I had money. I had a part-time job, but I was eating Alfredo sauce and bread as my lunch every day. Didn't realize like, yo, you're gonna gain fucking weight. I gained like 35 fucking pounds my senior year, at least. Also, while being the biggest coke face on the planet, I was doing so much fucking coke with my friends. Gaining weight? Doing coke? Why? Why is this happening to me? Like, I might as well do some fucking Chris so I can just lose some weight at this point. Not for real, but I was doing so much coke, but after I would come down, I would eat so much. I was such a pothead that I was just gaining fucking weight. You know what I mean? I was just eating trash. I only have a couple dollars. McDonald's, 7-Eleven, Taco Bell on repeat. It's in walking distance. There's no Uber Eats. None of our parents are taking us anywhere. But it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. And if you're in that position, you know exactly how I feel. You're in a cycle of trash food. Anyway, I got back 12th grade, stopped selling weed because I did not have the money to keep reing up. Joe stopped selling weed. He was just didn't really care. Joe was never really into it. He just did it, I think, just because like I sell weed. You know what I mean? Like, we smoked a lot. So he was more like, I like being the guy that can sell you a sack. I was like, yo, I'm trying to get money, fool. The fuck? I'm not saying anything bad about Joe. I'm just saying that my mentality was like, bro, I'm broke as fuck. I need $5 right now. So 12th grade, I quit strings about a month in, so no more money from that, right? So I didn't have a job anymore. I didn't have any weed money either, but I was doing coke with my friends. Does that make sense? What was I doing to get money? I couldn't even tell you, man. I probably had like $3 here, $5 here. On the weekends, mow the lawn for my fucking grandma Grace in the country and get $40 here. I never stole shit. I'm not a fucking piece of shit. So I always did little things, but that was me right then again. I was up for a whole year, like living and not worrying. I mean, having $13, $14 in my pocket was me not worrying. For real, I mean, it was less than $20 I had and I was stoked. I could have just made more money, but me and Joe smoked so much that I'd rather just smoke for free and keep 15 bucks. I like drugs. So there it is, guys. That's exactly what happens. A lot of people ask, wait, didn't you sell weed all the way through high school? But you said you were broke when you were moving out because I didn't have any more money to re-up. It was over. I was done. I was a fucking loser. I felt whack as hell in 12th grade. I hated everything about it. So yeah, guys, I was on the up with me and Joe selling sacks, but I had to go to Oregon. When I came back, I was still doing it. Then I quit my job, gained all this weight, and any money I had, I was just doing drugs with. So it was not good. I was flat fucking broke until I got packs, started moving them when I was 18 out of high school. All right, guys. Story number 3. I like this one. You guys ever seen Scarface? Remember right after he pops his boss and he takes his girl and he's like, this is my town. And then the montage starts. Not me like killing my boss or anything. No, nothing like that. No. What I'm saying is right after he does that, the montage starts. Remember that montage where the money starts stacking, they're going in and out of the bank? Montana Realty, Montana, that's how I felt. Of course, I was in an apartment in Merced, barely making enough money to go to Santa Cruz and buy CDs, but when you grow up so poor, cue fucking montage. Yo, when I hit 18, guys, I got my Connect. You guys know that. I got some Connects. I got 1 or 2 in Santa Cruz. I had one out here, then I met my Connect John, not his real name, but I met my Connect John a couple years later. So from 18 to about 22 years old, guys, I was fucking crushing it. All I was doing with me and Jeebs knows. You guys remember this story. I had the apartment with Jeebus. I had about 15 to 20 people in my apartment. From my cabinet where I sell and weigh all my shit out, all the way back in my living room around my couch to the door. Like a dispensary. Guys, I was 18 years old with my own personal, literal dispensary in my fucking apartment. Not just a couple homies coming to get weed. Lines of people. And my cousin William. My cousin William is about 10, 12 years older than me. When I hit 18, he started coming over like, yo, you're finally 18. I can like hang out with you and shit. And I found out he smoked weed. I go, yo, I got some weed. I still a little bit of weed. He goes, oh, for real? Yeah, I'll come by, I'll smoke with you. So my cousin William came over the first time, and the first day he came over is just an average day for me. I had about 15 people in line. And what I would do, Stanley Ipkiss shit. Remember in The Mask where all the money's in the closet? I would do it to my cabinet. As soon as they give me the money, I just throw it in the cabinet. No counting. Bam. Bam, because I remember every single wad. I have a photographic memory. I know exactly what number, who the fuck gave it to me, what the crumple was, what dollar was. I know. No one ever skipped me. If that was a question, you're gonna leave in the comments. Never got skimped. So first day, my cousin's just like, Thomas, what the fuck? Do you have a dispensary? It was just a funny day. Like that's the day I realized, like, calm down. Tell people to space it out like 15 minutes apart, because this is fucking stupid. But as you know, long story short, the guy below me sold meth, and he was the groundskeeper, so it's not like he's gonna tell on me. So I had it going. Boom, like I said, Q montage. There it is. Getting packs from Merced, 10 packs, 20 packs of people. Getting packs, selling QPs for like fucking $1,200. Crushing it back then. Half eighths for fucking 30 bucks. I was selling eighths for 60, quarters for 130. I was fucking murdering it. Every pound I got, I went through, took out a QP of the best fucking nugs and put them to the side. If I had to sell them, I would sell them. I didn't really sell weed to make a lot of money. I sold it because I love smoking weed. So that's why my tolerance is so high. I would sit and smoke zips a day, literal ounces a day. So BG's got the apartment, everything's going good. What happens next? Push Tree's house. Me and him moved to 27th Street, right next to fucking Bear Creek. Me and Jeebus get our own house. We got a fucking yard. Me and him both grew up poor. We have a front yard and a piece of a backyard shared. We're crushing it. I'm going to college. I'm working at Me and Ed's. I'm doing my thing. This is when I really just started stacking. And not stacking, sorry. When I started making money. Stacking means I actually put my money to use and saved it. No. Not me. Not good old me. I was going to Santa Cruz every weekend spending $600-700 on nothing. Random bullshit. Going to the dispensary, fucking just Even though I was selling good weed, I was going to the dispensary because it was new. Like, they got hash. Whoa, edibles, cookies. You don't get that at your homie's fucking re-up shop when you're at his garage. He doesn't have that shit. Now weed's different. There's companies. There was no companies back then. It was just jars from growers, certain bags, certain batches, done. So I'm at the dispensary like, yo, can I try that? Ooh, chill, let me try that one and that one. Like, I was going nuts, spending so much money every weekend. But I was making so much money, I didn't give a shit. My rent was so cheap with me and Jeeves, it was fucking sick. And then it all took a little change. And what changed, guys? I was about to join the Coast Guard. Why? Because I know somebody that has an amazing job for the government. The janitor's starting wage over there is $42 an hour. I was 21 years old. I did the math on how long it would take me for hours if I worked overtime, how long it would take me to buy a house in Merced was less than 2 years. I stopped smoking right then and there. I was trying to think about my future. Like, yo, I want a house for myself. I was 21. Like, nah. Done with the packs. How can I get in? Coast Guard, I'll go in right now. 2 years, I'll go to the military right now. So I stopped smoking because I was gonna take a piss test. I was going to the gym every fucking 2 seconds. I was on my shit right when I met Rosie, but I was selling packs. She knew I sold Rosie weed. Like, that's how we really knew each other. I was her and all her homies, I knew them. So right when I started dating Rosie, I was like 10 days into not smoking. This has all happened crazy. She never pressured me to smoke or anything like that. But day 50, I woke up and went, yo, fuck the Coast Guard. If I'm gone for 2 years, Rosie, how am I gonna hang out with you? No, not worth it anymore. So I said, fuck it. I smoked a fucking joint with her in her apartment on her bed, and I smoked a joint with her, and I remember going, I was just so high. I know there's a long, extensive background into these stories, but that's why we're here. Remember, this is the going broke topic, and I'm over here talking about all this backstory, but you need the backstory. So I start smoking weed again. I'm going hard, still selling packs. Everything's going good. Boom. From my dealer's story time. John, my dealer, went missing. Still missing today. One of my good fucking homies, long story. He went missing, no connect. I went broke for about 3 months straight. And that's not the going broke part about this. That's the unwilling going broke part. Got another connect, drooling ass Dan with the fucking E-Honda hands, blocking punches. That's where I met him, then I met more Santa Cruz people, and then so forth. Anyway, I meet those connects, I'm going good. Rosie says, hey, you should download this app. I'm like, what kind of app? Does it make like fucking noises? Can I play games on it? She goes, no, social media. I go, ugh, like fucking Facebook? She goes, no, it's called Instagram. And I go, all right. So I got Instagram, I posted a picture of an Arizona iced tea, like the close-up of it. I was like, oh, that's a cool design right there. I just thought it was cool, that's it. First post I ever posted on my page. Then I started posting more random stuff, random things. I started making little toy stuff because I saw that people post weed nugs online, and I got 30 pounds in my room ready to sack up. And I'm like, people could post weed? I got weed? Can I post weed? So I started showing like 10 packs, me smiling, and my page started getting big and all the crazy shit. Yeah, like that. So yeah, something like that picture right there. When I first started Instagram, I started posting shit just like that. So I posted packs, all that stuff. I'm getting a follow on Instagram. Rosie's living with me by then. I'm like, I'm gonna get the door kicked in. We're getting fucking raided. I cannot keep posting my face with this many packs and actively sell weed. I can't do it. I'm not dumb. I'm not naive. I'm stubborn, but I know my fucking limits. Merced's too small for me to be having a big Instagram posting pounds of weed like I don't got no fucking care in the world. So I still had pounds all around me. I had homies with hella 100 packs, all boxes, all this shit. That's how I was able just to keep posting fun shit. But I stopped selling packs. And what does that mean when you stop selling packs? There's no income anymore. So about 6 months into really getting an Instagram following, I stopped selling packs. And I've talked about this on the podcast. I told Rosie, we're gonna be broke. Thank you for being broke with me. And one day we won't be. And I remember she went, I'm ready. It's gonna take a while, but it's fine. So I told her, like, you're ready to be broke with me, right? Because we were doing fine selling packs. I was doing great, you know what I mean? And I told her, like, if I stop selling weed and I start going on this content shit, because I really fell in love with making content, why I'm still here. I fell in love with this shit. I told her, like, this is not gonna be the same anything. We're gonna struggle. Are you ready for that? She was down, dude. I went and got a job at U-Haul, and I started just trying my best. I was still going to college. I was working at U-Haul. I was working for my dad on the side doing the moving company shit. I had like 50,000, 60,000 followers, and I remember the day I hit 60K, I looked at my phone like, yeah! And then I picked up all these boxes and I was doing a moving job for my dad. And I remember thinking, like, one day this content will allow me not to work. I know it will. I remember I'm doing comments like in between walks back to get boxes and furniture. And I'm thinking, like, dude, I don't give a shit how hard I gotta work. I don't care. I cannot keep selling packs. Another thing came down to it, Rosie. What if I'm gone in prison? Rosie by herself? That sounds fucked up. I wanna hang out with Rosie every day. She's gonna be without me? I'm gonna be without her for years? No fucking thank you. So that's why this is in there, guys. I went flat fucking broke. You U-Haul job, all that shit just to pay rent, make fucking car payments. It fucking sucked. It fucking sucked. And it wasn't short. From 22 to 26. Flat fucking broke, struggling, hoping to make rent, making content and all that. Yeah, still doing our thing, but just really trying our hardest not to just, hey parents, we need help. I just couldn't do it. I can't do that shit. I grew up without the help. Me and Rosie worked our ass off, did whatever we could so we didn't have to ask for fucking help. I'm not gonna ask my mom and dad for fucking help. I just can't do it. They didn't help me growing up, even though now they're in way better places and they offer help. When I was that age, I can't. It's at the point where like, yo, I've been doing this my whole life by myself. I'm not about to, oh, I smoke a lot of weed. I just stopped smoking weed if I can't make my fucking rent. Like, maybe you shouldn't be smoking fucking weed, Thomas, if you can't pay your rent. So that's where I was at, like holding myself accountable. Yeah, guys, I went broke as fuck, and that's why this is story number 3. All right, guys, 4th and final story. This one is obviously gonna be the most recent part of the story, but the most impactful, the most relevant, and I think hopefully the most inspiring, because guys, I've been there. I've been at the verge where you're laying on your bed looking at your ceiling like, how the fuck can I not make my rent? I'm not stupid, I'm not fucking lazy, and I'm sitting here in this position, and then you almost get to the point like, this is unfair. Don't do that unfair bullshit. Just get the fuck up. Unfair doesn't help your landlord go, oh, it's unfair? You could stay. Doesn't fucking work that way. So there was, I've been there, like where you're like, I'm about to fucking tear. I'm so mad. Why am I here in this position? I've been there. Hopefully you're not there, but if you are in that position, just hang in there. I promise you guys, we've all fucking been there, I promise. 4th and final story, here we go. Like I said, until I was 26, I was broke, right? What happened when I was 26? I started making a little bit of money with push trees. It was actually working. Me and Rosie moved to Poppy Hills, the nice ass part of town in Merced. We had that nice ass house. It was sick as fuck. And I told Rosie, we're gonna make the leap. We're going to LA. We have to do it. If we don't like it, Merced is not going anywhere. We're coming back. I always wanted to do acting shit. I've always wanted to do more content. We're coming down to LA so much, spending money we don't have on hotels to make content and do events for push trees. Let's just fucking move. And we made the move. When I was 26 years old, I moved to downtown LA, double my rent that I've ever had in my life. The most expensive rent I've ever had in my fucking life. I was scared as shit. You guys know the whole story. I thought it was 2,000. I pull up to sign my lease and it's 24. And my U-Haul's parked outside, and I already moved. I already moved. I'm here. Like, I can't say no. I know it's only $400, but $400 when every dollar matters is a lot of money, man. So we're here. Everything's going okay, right? You guys know the story. Everything's going good. Push Trees is doing very good. Like, Push Trees is starting to pay our rent, pay our car. Oh wow, we got $1,000 in our fucking bank account. Like, holy shit, we're not just, hey, we paid rent. You know what I'm saying, guys? We're not like pilgrims anymore, just like hoping to survive and shit. But like I said, dude, we have family. We could have asked at any moment, but me and Rosie both work. We need to make it work on our own. We have that mentality, so that's why. Anyway, everything's going real good. Everything's going tight. I'm not balling, but I'm not broke anymore. I'm doing okay. $1,000 in my bank account. Holy fucking shit, we're killing it. Everything's going good. Everything's going great. Then I remember where I was at. I'm sitting on the couch. I remember what shirt I'm wearing. The shirt with has the air freshener, Push Trees air freshener shirt we made. I'm looking straight out. We live on the 2nd floor. There's the pool, the trees right there. I go to log in my Instagram, I'm like, huh, internet. Turn my internet back on. Huh, the fuck? Fucking page is deleted. Dope as Yola page is gone. I've gotten deleted before, but I paid somebody 3 bands to turn it back on that worked at Instagram. Long story short, the motherfucker got deleted. So I pay them to turn my page back on. I was already getting blackmailed at this point. I didn't care. As long as I'm allowed to post and stay afloat, I'll pay you, motherfucker. I needed it. Like, I depended on everything depended on my Instagram. So when my page got deleted, I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck, it's okay. The guy will turn it back on. Call him, text him. Call my other guy that hooked me up with him. Nothing. Day later, he goes, oh, he got fired, bro. He got fired. They took all his shit and saw what he was doing and just flagged every single account. He had like 300 people that were paying him $3 to $10K. The guy was balling out of control. He was probably turning off pages that were doing good just to go, hey, give me some money. Because why wouldn't he? Instagram's so fucking unregulated. They don't give a shit. So my page was gone and I went, fuck, it's okay, fuck, it's okay. So at that point I was ready to text him and call him like, it's okay, it's fine. So I go log into Push Trees. I'm like, what? No. And that's when like I got hot. You know when you get like real hot in your head, like I'm gonna pass the fuck out. Push Trees page is deleted. I'm like, no, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me on the same day. Push Trees and Dope as Yola page are gone. I'm like, I don't even do YouTube at this point. I don't even fucking do YouTube like that. It's a year before I started and I'm like, dude, no fucking way. There's no fucking way. That's when I started calling them and texting them and they told me he got deleted. I'm like, but Push Trees, I never paid for Push Trees, but one time Push Trees got deleted and the guy was cool with me, so he turned it back on. He's like, don't even worry, bro, keep killing it. He's like, just turn it back on. Somebody's hating on you. That's not not fair, fuck that. But Push Trees was on the list as if I was paying them because it was actively turned back on. So they deleted that too. The day before that happened, I didn't see it in my email. Instagram offered to give us the verification check mark for Push Trees and it got deleted. Yeah, the Push Trees right now, that's like 160 something K or whatever it's at. That's not the first one we've ever had. That's the second fucking page. So there it is, guys. My Instagrams are gone, which means where are we at in story time? Going broke. Going broke story time, here we are. So at that point for Push Trees, profit wise, we were probably profiting like 3 to 6.5, like $3,000 to $6,000 a month, which is great. Our rent's 20 something, our car, that's about 35 with the phones and food, 4, maybe 5. So at the end of the month, we had $2,000, $1,000 we just have, another $1,000 put to the side for the next shirt re-up to buy more clothes. Like, we're doing fucking good in my eyes, right? And then as soon as those pages are gone, I knew it was about to get bad. But I had no idea how bad it was about to be. I could have never guessed how powerful social media was. We are solely on Instagram. We didn't do Twitter. We didn't do anything. We didn't diversify shit. Now we have everything because I know better. But back then I was like, why would Instagram delete us? We didn't do nothing wrong. So guys, we went from making that money the next month just because people weren't reminded every day that we are a company, we have clothes and we have a following and pictures. People just stopped ordering, I guess. Guys, we went from that money, the next month we made less than like $1,400 total. So if I had spent all my money, I don't make my rent. What happened? I looked at Rosie and like, no, bro, this isn't fair. Like, I let it defeat me for like 2 weeks straight. I was just like moping around the fucking apartment, just like, why? What did I do? What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like letting it get to me, just, but at the same time, for real, what the fuck? What did I do? Like, well, come on, man. I didn't do shit to nobody. And on that note, that is out. Good motherfucking timing. So like I said, for like 2 weeks, I was just defeated, and then I just kept posting and I just shook it off. And I went, you know what? Whoever's out there right now is so excited that I'm deleted. But once I pop another page up and I'm smiling on that bitch and making content, that person's gonna get even more mad and they're gonna delete me again. But what happens when I do that shit 50 fucking times in a row and I don't give a shit anymore? That person's gonna get so fucking offended that it didn't work. They're gonna give the fuck up, and that's it. They haven't given up yet. I still get deleted 5 years later now. They haven't given up, but also, hey man, I don't give a fuck no more. It's fine. But back then it was everything. Me and Rosie I almost had to move back to Merced. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. I almost had to break my lease and move because I wasn't selling packs. I wasn't doing crazy shit. This sucked. So guys, this has been the Going Broke episode. I don't know how long that was. Nikita, we've been here for like 2 hours. This is a long fucking episode. But to sum everything up, guys, you already know the whole story. I kept working, kept doing my thing. Not so broke anymore. I'm doing way better than I used to do. We're trying, we're like a real business. We're running shit. So from Push Trees and Dope as Yola, besides that, we have like 6 other business ventures we're doing now. So it's a way different ball game than when it was. If Instagram deletes me tomorrow, which they did last month, it's not a big deal. All it is time to make another one. I don't have to depend on it anymore, which is why I don't give a fuck about it no more. But I still like posting on Instagram. This episode was for everyone out there like, yo, I smiled through those 2 weeks did get me. And I'm not gonna lie, there'd be a couple hours here and there where I'm just, fuck, man. Like just pissed when I can't make my fucking rant, or I'm like struggling, like somebody out there's doing this to me, this is bullshit. But then I remember, fuck it. I control what I'm gonna do. I know what level I'm going to. I know what direction to go to in this video game, and it's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I sit here and mope, nothing's ever gonna happen. I'm not gonna get no more Sonic coins. I'm not gonna get the mushroom and get bigger and grow. It's over. So guys, if you're out there in that position, shut the fuck up. Get up right now. Stop moping around. Go sell lemonade outside. Go to a fucking gym and ask, yo, can I be a janitor? Go to McDonald's and get a job. I worked at McDonald's and the wine spot at the same time while going to college and selling weed, trying to do all of it. You can do it too. I know some of you guys have kids and stuff out there, but I know it's a lot harder, times 10. But just remember, you can fucking do it. My mom did it. My mom was on drugs, taking care of 2 kids with 2 jobs. My mom did it, all right? Yeah, the drugs probably helped motivate that motivation, you know what I mean? Like, she might have been awake a little bit more than you're awake, but you gotta remember, guys, people can do it, you can do it. And I'm not saying you're lazy if you're in this position. I'm saying there is a way out. I wasn't lazy, I was just stuck. So if you're in that position, don't worry, it will pass. Thank you guys so much for being here. This has been the Going Broke story time. As always, boom, right here. Hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and most importantly, drop a comment, guys. Up to the first 1,000 comments, a little more sometimes, but no matter what, the first 1,000 comments are getting answered, just like always, for every channel, for every video. So if you have suggestions, story time topics you want, vlog topics, whatever you want to see, guys, let us know. Remember, Monday is the podcast on the Dope as Usual podcast channel. Tuesday is a video on this channel, whether it's the Dopest Shop, something else. Tuesday at 3 o'clock, Dopest Yola channel, there are posts. Every Wednesday, The Adventures of Yola. That is my second channel. We're dropping videos there every single Wednesday. We just dropped one an hour ago. Dropped one every single Wednesday at 3 o'clock. And then as always, right now, if you're watching this video, it is Thursday. Every Thursday at 3 o'clock is another upload on the Dopest Yola channel. And then, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go get fucked up. Go do your thing. Go have fun with your friends. But be safe. Be safe, most importantly. But remember, no content on the weekends. Go live your lives. But if you are just hanging out, come chill. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitter, Snapchat. If you want to come hang out with us, hang out with us. But like I said, go do something so in 2 years you have a story time about that fucking weekend. Thank you guys so much for being here. This has been another episode of Story Time. As always, I'm Dopest Yola. Have a dope ass day. What's up, guys? As you know, Storytime Season 4, the first time ever, we have a sponsor. So right now, I just want to say a special shout out to Manscaped. Yes, Manscaped, the shit you shave your balls with. My personal slogan is don't have a gross and dirty dick. Remember, you're helping me out. Every time you use this code, I look way fucking doper to Manscaped. Like, yeah, your fans actually use it. We're going to keep sponsoring the show. Guys, it really helps. I appreciate it. Right now, if you go to manscaped.com, buy anything, or buy one thing, buy 10 things. Use our code. It's STORYTIME20. Yes, STORYTIME20 is my code for Manscaped. Once you use that at checkout, you get 20% off of anything you buy, plus free shipping to your door. Lawnmower 4.0, that's where you shave your balls and dick with that bitch. There's a light on it for all you blind motherfuckers out there. Wireless charging, not waterproof, but water resistant. Crop preserver, ball toner. Yeah, they have ball deodorant. Right now, go to manscaped.com/STORYTIME20. That's 20% off of the whole order and free shipping to your door. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're in the live chat, we appreciate you. If you're in the comments, thank you so much. Have a dope ass day.